These shows are bold. Welcome to Ms. Mojo, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 Freeform original TV shows. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we'll be looking at some of the best original shows from the Freeform network, including ones from back when it was still called ABC Family.
So you guys are not dating? Just because we're both small and undesirable, it doesn't mean we should date.
People think we're dating because we sit on the same side of the booth at restaurants.
It's just easier to share food that way.
Number 10, Young and Hungry. Led by child star, now all grown-up Emily Osment, this show caters perfectly to Freeform's main demographic.
Hi, I'm Gabby Diamond. I'm here to interview for the private chef position. Hopefully he can see me right away because I only had enough money to park for 12 minutes.
The title pretty much says it all. It centers around a young food blogger and chef named Gabby, who gets a shot at her dream job working as a personal chef.
This looks fantastic. It's so ooey gooey. You know what? Forget the other guy. You're hired.
As Gabby struggles but ultimately succeeds, she represents a level of wish fulfillment for all the young people grinding out there as they similarly try to make it in the adult world. With lighthearted humor and relatable characters, Young and Hungry is easy to like. Give it a chance and you'll soon find yourself rooting for Gabby and her journey to figure out life and maybe even find love.
Josh,
Gabby?
what are you doing here?
I remember everything.
Everything where you did love me or everything where you didn't love me? I mean, who rushes on a train to tell someone they don't love them?
Number 9, Baby Daddy. Ben is an irresponsible playboy until one day the infant daughter he didn't know he had is left on his doorstep.
I got it. Tucker, come on. My brother and my best friend. It's never gonna get any better than this. The three of us together, there's nothing that's gonna stop us.
Except for maybe that.
With the help of his nosy mom, his overachieving brother, and his best friends, he must turn his life around and learn to be a good father.
Where is my precious little grandbaby?
Mom, what are you doing here?
I'm a grandma.
Hey, Ma. What is she doing here? Did you tell her? I didn't even tell her I was here.
Oh, I'll get to you.
This show has a sense of immature humor that another show might struggle to pull off quite so well, but due to the nature of Ben's character, this show makes it work.
Hello there. This is Emma, and she's been a very good girl this year and would love to find a gigarilla under her tree. Any chance you can hook a dad up?
Toys come and go. But the spirit of Christmas, now that's the only present worth giving.
You could have just said no.
As he adapts to fatherhood and the misfit group become more of a family, we also get a lot of touching aw moments. If none of that particularly appeals to you, there's always the adorable baby.
Okay, I'm not really sure if I'm the best dad or the worst dad in the world for getting you up in the middle of the night to eat ice cream with me.
The best.
Oh, what do you know? You're all hopped up on sugar.
Number 8, Cloak and Dagger. Comic book adaptations have been sweeping across the big screen, small screen, and streaming services alike. Though this one is based off of a lesser-known comic than Captain America or Daredevil, it's a welcome addition to the Marvel Universe and the superhero genre.
Close your eyes. Don't move. And no cheating.
This show follows Tandy and Tyrone as they discover their powers and what they can do with them.
Sometimes when I touch someone, skin to skin, I don't know. I see something.
You can see people's fears too.
No, not their fears. Ironically, I can see their hopes.
What makes this show so interesting is that while the Marvel Cinematic Universe has a more light, family-friendly tone, and the Marvel Netflix shows are much grittier and darker, this show falls somewhere in between, going the teen drama route. Appropriately fitting that tone, the series is all about Tandy and Tyrone combining the lightness and darkness inside themselves.
Hold my hand. We'll show these assholes a divine pairing.
Number 7, Make It or Break It. Everyone loves an underdog. So you can't help but root for Emily as she enters the world of elite gymnastics despite a lack of formal training.
That's the girl you were telling me about, the one they found on a playground?
You know what? I think The Rock is the club to beat at Nationals.
Though she has a natural talent to spare, it may not be enough to impress her class teammates. She must navigate trying to make friends while also competing with them. Talk about complicated.
See? Told you. Hey, do you guys want to work in? Because I can... Sorry.
High school dramas are a dime a dozen, but how often do you get to watch a show with all that teen drama, plus the added thrill of acrobatic gymnastic routines? It's like getting a sports movie in each episode. Number 6. Switched at birth. It's a cliche in scores of team-based movies and TV shows that the characters feel out of place in their families, but this show takes that trope to a very literal place.
Why do you think we see things differently all the time?
Well, you're a teenager. It's your job to disagree with me.
But we've always been different, really different.
Bay and Daphne literally grew up in the wrong families. Coming from completely different lifestyles, the two families must come together when they realize their daughters were switched at birth.
It is 99.9% certain that Bay is not related to you.
I knew it.
The hospital believes there was a mix-up.
Did they actually use that word mix-up?
Someone wasn't careful matching the ID anklets. It's extremely rare, but it happens.
The concept may seem slightly far-fetched, but it is grounded by its realistic characters and familiar themes, like struggling to find identity and a sense of belonging, and what really makes a family.
I want to give thanks for the food, for our new house, and for the circumstances, however crazy, brought us all together. Amen.
Number 5. Grownish. This spin-off of the hit ABC show Blackish follows Zoe Johnson as she starts college and tries to navigate her new life with new friends, new romances, and new experiences.
So, just like the Breakfast Club, these 6 losers who I normally never would have even spoken to would not only become my friends, but some of the closest people to me in my life.
It takes place in that weird time during life when you can't rightly be called a child anymore, but you're not quite an adult yet either.
We had a rule for everything. Outfit check-ins to avoid dressing alike, texting good morning as soon as we woke up, never ever ever letting our phones die, and of course, group approval on all photos.
If you like Blackish, then you'll love getting to see what Zoe is up to after leaving home. And if you never watched the original show, this one also works great as a standalone series. Zoe and her friends are hilarious and relatable, and the show does a great job depicting an organic college experience.
I don't need the school telling me how to behave when I drink.
Well, some people do.
Yeah, like creepy-ass Cash.
No, I'm talking about Anna. You just gonna let her call you out like that? I do get sloppy.
Number 4. Shadowhunters. This fantasy drama follows a group of demon hunters trying to protect the world from the dark forces that would see it destroyed.
What? No, thank you for saving your life? Careful. That demon got a piece of you.
Demons.
Yeah. What do you think that miserable, disgusting thing was?
The kick-ass fight scenes, fantastical beings, and compelling story arcs are enticing enough. But it's the well-written and well-rounded diverse cast of characters that really makes this show a standout.
I love you.
I love you too.
The premise of this show may be otherworldly, but all of the characters feel so real that you can't help but feel for them. You'll cheer when they triumph, cry when they cry, and awe at their romantic moments.
Yeah, well, I told you the first time we met, you have the sight. You're a shadow hunter just like the rest of us.
Number 3. Pretty Little Liars. This show is like the love child of a classic teen drama and a thrilling murder mystery.
They found your friend. I knew she was back. Is she inside? Emily. I'm sorry. They found Allison's body.
It's filled to the brim with tragic romance, teenage angst, and exaggerated emotion, all wrapped up in a delightfully dense fog of secrets, lies, and death.
They'll never love you.
Each season keeps you hooked with its ever-thickening plot. Just when you think you've figured it all out, the show hits you with a new twist. Nothing is simple in the town of Rosewood, but as the convoluted story progresses, you'll find yourself utterly and wholly sucked in.
I would never hurt you. I'm your mother.
Number 2, the bold type. Breaking glass ceilings in the business world is no easy job, but on this show, these 3 friends are doing it together.
Okay, does this look sexy? Because it doesn't feel sexy. Good morning, ladies.
Hi.
Hello. Good morning.
Hi.
Jane, Kat, and Sutton are invading the boys' club and taking the world by storm as high-powered businesswomen. What makes this show especially interesting is that it is inspired by the life and times of real-life badass Cosmo editor-in-chief Joanna Coles. This series doesn't pull any punches in dealing with subject matter such as sexuality, inequality in the workplace, and what it means to be a modern woman.
Everyone ready?
She ready.
Showtime.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Okay, we're burning daylight. Death moment's upon us. You got eyes on Bridezilla?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Camille!
I'm bouncing.
Linda Lindsay is Chloe Marks and she's in my house right now.
Okay, better. Number 6. Yo, 6, who's number 6?
Oh, I'm 6.
6 in the front, 12 back where 6 was.
But I did the whole thing that time.
I know, I'm just switching things up. 12 in the back. Move.
Remember, I don't care if she's the lamest, fattest girl in the room. Your mission is to make every girl who walks through that door want to kill to be your best friend. Clear?
Number 1, The Fosters. This series tells a story of a biracial foster family. Though it mainly focuses on Callie and her journey to become adopted and truly feel at home in a family, the show is unafraid to explore many different kinds of relationships, those between parents and children, siblings, friends, and of course, romantic relationships.
Surprise. We come together today in front of your family and friends. Well, mostly Sharon and Will's friends.
This show has got it all, and it frequently gets deep and takes a stand on social and political issues.
Mariana, come with me. No, let her come with me, and you're gonna be fine. Just let her come with me, and it's gonna be all over.
There is truly something in here for everyone. Though the concept might not be the most relatable to the masses, the characters are so real that they feel like they could be your own siblings.
Congratulations, Callie. You're officially a member of the Addams Foster family.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from Ms. Mojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.